Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 2 and finish up this page here that I'm doing in... Gotta find the front page. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Linda Ravenscroft, Fairy and Fantasy Art. I got a pencil back here. Get away. Her first book, I believe. And we're working on the Mermaid page. This was part 1. It's all nice and dry now, and we're going to work on a little bit of the skin color here, get some of this background done back here, and then work a little bit with pencil. So it's going to be kind of a 2-step process here. I have all the colors out that I had started on. So I've got all the blues here. I added a little tan with some white to try to get a little bit of a skinish color, but not much because they're mermaids and we want to keep them kind of bluish. So I'm just going to add a lot of water to a touch of tan here and kind of have it a very, very pale skin tone here. And we're going to try to go down just on the arm and the hands. And just get some of this color on them. And then I'm going to let it dry. I mean, that's all there is. Just their arms, their stomach and chest and that kind of stuff, and no legs. And we're just going to stick that on there so we don't look like we're pure white. And then I'm going to have to add a little of this blue that we worked on yesterday right in here. Just so we can see her arm a little better. There. Okay. Now we're also going to take a little bit of the white and put it right about here. We're just going to scribble that all over this board. And then I'm going to take some of this blue that we just had here and we're going to add some white in there. Make a really light blue color. And I'll get down here a little closer so you can see what we're going to do here with the skin in the shadowed areas. I'm going to add a little of that. Okay, same on her up here. There we go. Yep, I rather like that. Okay, anywhere else we want to add a little more darkness? We have to do the outside border in the blues too, so we're just going to pick up whatever blue I have left on the palette here and kind of try to keep this in a straight line. Also try to remember it's ink, not watercolor, so we have to get it to move fast. All right, we'll do something like that. We'll throw a little bit of that green up here too. Gonna bring it out over to the other side. Something in like that. We'll go down here to the bottom, do the same type of thing. It looks okay. I mean, it'll look better when I'm done with it, but we're going to add some up on the other side. And then down at the bottom. This would work a little better with me with Distress ink, but we're just going to ink it here. Probably end up going over that a few times, but that's what it looks like now. I'm going to let that dry just a bit, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've come back. It looks a little different, doesn't it? I'm going to bring in some Distress ink. So I'm going to use Chip Sapphire and Broken China here. I'm going to go in with the Broken China first because it's a lighter color. We're still in the blues that we're using, basically. It's a light blue and a deep dark blue. Sticky notes all over the edges. I'm just going to ink up 1/4 of this. And we're going to go on the outside. Let's see where you can see. Boom. We'll do this top corner up here. Go on this first and then pull the ink down in here. And we're just going to drag it down and pull a little out into here. Okay. Same from the bottom going upward. Don't want those to lift. It's just going to go up. Can bring some of that blue into the picture too, but we just want to get some ink down on that. Same on the other side. I'm just going to start at the bottom and pull it up. I can't get the whole thing in. Okay, and then from the top, same thing, pulling it down. Pull some of that color into there. A little up here, because I do have it at the top, so we'll bring some of that blue down in here. All right. We get the sapphire out, which is the darker color. Going to put it on the same ink pad. Only putting that much on there. Not filling up the whole thing. Start in the corner. And just pull some up. I'm just very lightly touching it. So I'm going to have to hold down because it's not sticking. We just barely touch that ink down and pull it down. It's not where it's supposed to be. Very, very lightly touching the page. Pull some of that color in up here too. Maybe some down in here. Same thing on the other side, pulling it up from the bottom, pulling it down. And adding it in here somewhere. We're going to pull it out onto that edge too. I'm going to use water out here. So I'm going to make it a little blotchier, not so smooth. I'm going to add some more of that lighter blue in here. Something like that. Bring some of that lighter blue in. Page here. Okay. I just want some ink on the top so when I spray water it looks consistent. Then all I have to do is find my water. I have it out of my desk. You guys do not even want to see my desk. So I'm going to put some water down on the ink. Blot it up. And wherever we put it on the page. pull these off. And we get this nice little effect going on here. If you came out, you can either use a little water to get that out, sandpaper. I'm going to try water first. Make sure there's no color on this. Distress ink is water soluble, so I know that was distress ink, not like over here. I know that this is not distress ink. That is the Inktense. And no matter what kind of water I'm going to put on that, it's not going to come up. So if you want that straight, just take a little sandpaper to it and get it straighter. There we go. Okay. I'm going to get a little pencil and darken up some areas here. Gotta move everything. Let's go over there. Since I have the Calor colors out on my desk, the pencils, I'm going to see if I can match some of these with them. Since I move some more stuff away here. So we have the blues, we have some reds. That would probably work for the reds. Still have some water on the page there. Okay, we get to the blue section. We have really deep blues, so like a navy or a denim blue might work. It's a nice dark. Pretty sure we have some kind of turquoisey colors here. Those look like they would work. It's teal and azure. And we need a deep, what do we got? A deep blue. Do I have a deep blue in here? We have a Persian blue, dark Persian blue. And a sapphire blue. We'll see what those do. For our greens, nope, I have olives. Where are those? Oh, I have a turquoise too. Maybe I'll put that out there. Olive green. And a greenish gray probably would work. Okay, there we go. Oh, and a black, because we want some deep colors. And we'll pull out a white, see if we get highlights with that pencil. If not, I'll just use a Prismacolor. Sharpen the white. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get you back down a little bit, just so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna take, we'll work on her first. This one. We're going to add a little bit of it in here. Just to brighten up those colors. Just a touch. Crisp up any edges. Okay, down here. And her wings. Coloring some of those little bubbles. Just darken them on one side. We'll put one over here. Okay. We'll go in on the other gal here with, start with the turquoise and see what this does. That's interesting. Cracked there. Okay, add some of that over here too. Add a little darker color over that side, so we'll go in with the dark blue here. Oops, got some on her skin. Where's the eraser? Not doing so hot there. There we go. Okay. Okay, we'll bring in the red in here too because I want to keep that red in there. This is brownish red. Okay, put a little bit of that turquoise on her eyes. It's supposed to turn there. It's a thumb. Get the eraser for that. Just lightly have that color there. Did I touch her there? Just a little dot. I think that's just a little too bright. There we go. Okay, then we're going to use some of that turquoise in one of these little bubbles down here. Just so we have it somewhere on the page. Got a lot of these little things floating around, so we can stick them wherever we want. We'll do this one. One up here. This guy down here. Maybe one down in here somewhere. I've got this guy. Okay. I want the black to come in here. I'm going to darken up some the scales here. Bring some up on her. Just because I think they should probably go up there. Darken this area here. And bring that down. I'm going to darken up here. Then we're going to darken above the tips of these wings here too, or fins, or whatever you want to call them. We can just pull it up, follow the line. Okay, we're going to turn the book a little bit and get this angle here. Darken that side, down in here. Okay, then we're going to take the light blue, which isn't all that light, but it's teal. I'm going to outline her tummy here. Same up here. And then we'll do the same thing with the wings. Okay, we're going to take the black. We have shadows in here. We're just going to go around where the shadows were, bring them out a little bit. Deepen up some of these areas. You can put some crack lines in here if you like. Make sure her fins are there. And you can see them. But yeah, anywhere it's really dark, just go over it. Then you have to decide if you want these to be colored. If you do, they should have a dark tone to them, because they're down here in the dark. So I'm going to bring in the denim blue here for this one. And then add add in some olive for some of these. This one's a big one. Okay, we're also going to throw some olive in this mossy stuff that's down here. Okay. Some mossy stuff over here. Okay, I'm going to throw some up here. A little black. The wall comes down on this side. Okay, and like I said, you can add little cracks. Use the sharp point of the pencil and just kind of let it fall down, do its own thing. Up here we'll get some black in here. And we have to do her tail and her little fins up there. Went over that line just a touch, so we'll get that black out. We're also going to highlight these, pulling a little white in there. That wanted to go a funny way, didn't it? Okay, we got to re-put that black line in there, and then we'll pull some turquoise in there. Or whatever this is, teal. I don't know what color I'm using. There. A little teal on that side. Straighten up that line a little. Okay, did we get black in her wings up here? I don't think we did. Okay. The red is going to go up here into the flowers. Not too much, just in the darkest places. Bring out those tips. I'm just going to wiggle the edges. They're in water. Go around any of those that you want to darken that are red. There's some in there. And then of course our little seahorses have to do the same thing. So we have to follow their lines out. Okay, this little guy up here. Just adding some details there. I think we are pretty much done. I'm going to get the Posca out, put the little dots back on these guys. Yeah, get a Posca that works. Okay, the little seahorses have got little white dots that come up. And put a little dot in their eye. Down here, these little guys do the same. I'm just going to bring some out. Give them a little more dots. Okay, all these are going to get their shines. You can take a white pencil, the white one, where is it? And blend this color up a little bit. Lighten it if you want to. And we can put a little highlights in here. They do have a pattern around each one of their little sections here. You can go over those with the white just to make them stand out a little more. If you want to blend in her face a little bit. I've got to finish all the little dots. Holding the pen open, letting it do its thing. Sorry, just touching it up here and there. Then we have these little swirly things that come out. I'm not exactly sure what these are, but this one looks to be white, so we're going to make that whiter. There are a few of those that come out of here. Okay, none of you have these things, but we're going to highlight some of these. Highlight some of this fluffy stuff. Okay, up here on this flower too. On these, I need a sharper point. Excuse me. There, okay. I want this guy a little lighter. Then we're going to take a little black, if I can find it. Wouldn't be that hard. And we're just going to go around the edges up here. We have a black thing that comes down here, and I'm just going to darken it up here, pulling some black down. We have these little guys here. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but we're going to darken some areas on them. Okay, we've got one down here. Does that come up here? Looks like it goes right up here. So we'll do that. Then the ones in the background. And we've got the couple up here. See that spot up here? We're going to darken here. I think that looks pretty good. Of course, I'm going to keep playing with it. Yeah, I think it looks great. Nope, I'm going to do this. I want that to be pulled up. That I'm going to work on that. One, I just put a line I didn't want there. So we're erasing that. Then we're going to throw a little turquoisey blue in here. And then use the white and pull it out a little bit. I want that to come up from this side. Okay, darken that up just a bit. All right. Yep, I'm gonna call it. So I'll take a picture at the end without all the lights glaring on it. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you all had fun and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. Bye now.